Do you remember the big storm just before Christmas? Governor Janet Mills is asking the federal government now to send some help with long-term recovery efforts.
In the early morning hours of December 23rd, a strong low-pressure system rapidly developed, bringing winds that gusted beyond 70 miles an hour and a 2.5-foot storm surge on top of an astronomical high tide. Coastal communities were certainly battered by waves and flooding up to the 3-feet mark, which cut off some communities from the rest of the state. The storm also knocked out power to more than 330,000 utility customers across the state. More than 1,000 crews were called to work on lines and clear away downed trees, branches, and brush. And so far, emergency management officials say more than $3.2 million in infrastructure damage happened from that. That number is expected to rise. Shortly after the storm, we talked with photographers who captured some of the incredible impacts, and they described what it was like to be out in such extreme conditions.
The raindrops hurt, they hit the face, the wind was blowing the raindrops in your face, it stung.
Ben, just a couple of the basics. How do you keep raindrops off the camera lens? How do you keep the camera still in those conditions? Even if you got a tripod, how do you keep it still?
You have to have a really high shutter speed, and I was constantly adjusting camera settings to have my shutter speed up over 1,000th of a second because you're moving so much in the wind and rain. I had a rain cover to protect my camera, but still everything was completely drenched. Like, I was drenched, the camera was pretty wet, and then wiping off the front element of the lens every now and then.
So in a letter to the president, Governor Janet Mills says the insurance will not cover the cost of repairing the storm-damaged infrastructure, which would require Maine taxpayers to actually foot the bill for repairs.